Hey everybody. Welcome to another episode of Faithful and Unfiltered. Um we are here. I don't have Asha with me today. She is just taking some time off for a couple episodes. So you're going to have me, we're going to have some special guests. We're still going to have some things going, some good things to look forward to. Just like how we do it in my church. If you don't see a person, if they're not here, just keep them in your prayers. Asha is fine. Nothing's wrong with her. Just she'll be back better than ever. So today I do have a special guest on the show. She is my prayer partner. She is my praise team partner. She is my, confidant. She's my cousin. She's an entrepreneur. So everybody, I want to welcome Misha to Faithful and Unfiltered.
Hi, everybody. I am Misha. I am the owner of Hair Revival. You can find us on Instagram as well as on TikTok and Facebook at hairvival.com as well. That is HAIRVAIL.com.
Yes. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
And she's like actually a really good candidate for today's episode. Because the topic that we're going to be getting into and discussing is going to be stepping out on faith. And with entrepreneurship. So you can step out on faith in a lot of areas of your life. But specifically, we're going to focus in on entrepreneurship, starting up a new business, starting up a new business idea, or just things like that. So I'm going to dive right into it. Misha, first I want to just ask you, what inspired you to start your hair business?
Well, I'd been doing hair since I was about 13 years old. My mom had a lot of kids. And so,
Yeah, we know.
Going to the salon and stuff like that wasn't really an option for me. Yeah. And so, I still wanted to keep my hair and stuff done. And so I would get in the mirror and I figured out how to, braid my own hair. And so throughout high school and stuff like that, I would do my friends' hair and things like that. But it wasn't until I'd actually got fired from the bank for being sick that I was like, you know what, Lord, like, what is it that you want me to do? Because, I'm trying to work these jobs and I had been, dealing with sickness and stuff like that in my body. And it was like, Lord, I'm trying. And I'm like, what is it that you want? What is it that you want me to do? Mm-hmm. And so I had just took a leap out on faith and started. Yep.
So it's like, basically, I used to do her hair, yeah. I used to braid her, all my little cousins' hair. Give me $50. I got the micros. What y'all want me to do? What was out? The micros. What was the other style? Was it called box braids back then? I don't know, girl.
It wasn't called box braids, but that's basically what.
That's basically what it is. Yeah, but we used to do them braids. We used to do the micros. Dip on my little cousin used to be in the mirror. But listen, y'all. Now she do my hair, so it just shows you where you can go from, one thing to another thing. And then I just think it's important, like you said, seeking God before you actually go out on a endeavor, or like, what do you want me to do? She mentioned that she was sick and her job basically didn't care. That's how the jobs to do is. And that's kind of like where you will know it's time to step out. Like with me, I'm not a full entrepreneur yet. I don't have my own business per se, but I am at a point in my life where it's like, God told me to leave my job. We pray together, we talk. Yeah. But God was like, I was at a job for 4 years. I was a supervisor. It was very convenient with the kids' schedule. I was able to leave when I needed to. I could be at a hair appointment, nail shop, wherever, but I'm getting my hair done or whatever, and I'm working. So the job was really convenient. However, I started to get it was like no peace. So it was just like, it was like, God, every day is something. Every day. Mm-hmm. And then it was like life was still life, and you're going through life things and, yeah, all the outside things going on in life. And God was just like, lead his job. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I first heard it, I'm like, I don't know about this. That's how I be. How I'm gonna pay these bills. So, I didn't leave it right away. I feel like it took about a month. I'm like, God, if you really want me to leave, show me something. And it was just like every week it was something. And I'm like, Misha, this happened. She like, girl, that got to be a sign. Yeah. So, yeah. So what she said is really important, seeking God for your next step. Yeah, pretty much. So I got a question. So I know a lot of people who want to step out on things. We have these ideas. We have something inside of us, and we just feel like we want to act on it, but we don't always do. And there's something there. Like, I guess it's like a fear, or like what would people think, or you know what I'm saying? So what was it that you did to overcome any doubts or fears, like when you first got started or thought about?
Prayer was like my main thing that I had to do, because I am somebody that like deals with anxiety. So when it came to those thoughts of like, oh my God, okay, like what is, I also deal with perfectionism. And so with me, it was like, I need to have this in order. I need to have this set up. I need to do this. Like this needs to be this type of way. This needs to be like this. Yes. And it's like, well, what if this doesn't go right? And well, what if this doesn't? And I found myself, exactly. And I found myself not acting and not doing things off of what could happen. And it's like, you will never succeed if you don't even try.
And then another thing I think about what you just saying, that in the world we live in, if y'all look at the internet, if y'all look at just everywhere you look, somebody doing something, and most of the time it's some crazy shit. We just gonna be honest.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And it be like, how the hell did she make $100K a month doing that? Right. So it's like, sometimes it is, I mean, the world is evolving, and it's like, sometimes you might not, but then again, another thing you gotta think about, even your bad views, your negative comments, is still a view. It's
exactly.
So that still can get you
exactly
the clout you need. So.
Exactly. And I think with me, I really just had to be like, you know what? Like, I got people that, I know that I have people that support me. Like, I knew I had a little clientele. I had some type of something. And it was like, I'm just going to start where I'm at. I don't have to be, like, I don't have to have 15 people booking me each and every single week. I don't have to have like a full-blown studio. I don't have to have all of these things. It's like, you know what, if I'm stepping out on faith and I'm trusting and believing God that he gonna bring things to me, it's like, let me just take this first step. And so that's what I did. It was like, I just, and things came as I did that. Like when I took that first step and I was like, you know what, Lord, okay, I'm going to really prioritize her business. Like, I'm really going to prioritize it. I'm going to make flyers. I'm going to post on the internet. Like, I'm going to, advertise. I'm going to create deals and things like that so that I can, increase my clientele. I'm going to really, like, put some effort into it rather than just being like, oh, I'm going to just kind of see how stuff go. And I'm going to just, I really, like, put something into it. And things just began to flourish.
Acting out on faith, too. Because you can have faith all day. I got faith. This going to happen, this going to happen, this going to happen. But, like, actually putting in that work and taking the steps, that's different. Yeah. That's different. So, I definitely feel like anybody who, if y'all feel like that y'all got an idea or y'all got something y'all want to act on, take that step. Not only in just saying like, oh, I got faith, or oh, I want to do this and putting it out there, but actually do the baby steps behind it and just watch how God meets you where you are. I think like with everybody that we see, the successful people nowadays, they probably started off right where we at, with an idea, with a thought, with a feeling. And besides the people who knew, because come on now, we can admit that there's people who knew people, and it was just knew the right people at the right time.
Yeah.
But besides that, the people who really like had a foundation and started and built their stuff up, they had to step out on faith. So
yeah. I feel like every business starts with an idea, and it's like somebody had to act on that idea.
Yeah. Even with me starting this, I, like you said, I would overthink, and I was like, I came up with the idea. Okay, we're in 2025. The podcast idea, I literally came up with this idea. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all probably know the story if y'all been watching from the first episode, but this was something that I thought about years ago, Misha, when I say we in 25, maybe 22, 23. And I had let a lot of doubts, like, oh, what if we don't get the views we need? What if people don't share? What if people don't tune in? Like, it was just so many factors, like my time, like, what if I got to take away time from work? I got bills to pay, and just like, but the biggest investment I realized the biggest investment that you can make, the best investments that you can make is in yourself. So yes. When I started to change my mindset and look at it like that, it was like, okay, well, we investing in myself, I'm going to get something out of it, because I'd rather bet on me than the job I'm at. Something happened to me today or tomorrow, they going to find a new employee. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people put their time in, and it don't even be that. And what was crazy about the podcast, Asha, same thing with her. It was just one day, because Asha said she was thinking about it years ago too. And it was just one day we was on the phone, and I'm like, have you ever thought about doing a podcast? And she was like, Yes. Oh my God. She's so animated. Y'all know Asha. She gonna just do a lot. So she's like, oh my God, girl, yes, I literally did it. So when I say within 10 seconds, I had 20 messages from her, and it was just like a whole thing, and we started from there. So I just see it going up from here, honestly. Like,
I do too. I'm so excited for y'all.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for y'all. And everything just be in, God's divine timing too. Mm-hmm. Like, that's another big thing. Yeah. Like, because we have ideas. Like I said, I've been braiding her since I was 13. But, like, I didn't
even know that you braided her. So it was like, when I saw seeing your work, and I'm like, who did your hair? Misha. I'm like, my cousin, Misha.
Because it's like.
Throwing down, y'all.
And thank you. And it really wasn't time. It was a lot of things that, like, God had to, even with me working at the bank and things that I would deal with just the members of the bank. And it's like the patience that God was building in me. Because I do kids' hair, so it's like I have to have a lot of patience,
Yes,
and so it's like different things that God was building in me while I was having these little different jobs and stuff like that I was having. He was just preparing me for where he has me right now. And I think it's the same with y'all. It was like, how that seed was planted, how y'all both had that idea of doing the podcast, and then now it's just...
It's flourishing. It's thriving, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that just comes with so wherever y'all are, wherever we are in a place, and that's why, like I said, I haven't took off with anything entrepreneurship yet, but I have so many ideas, y'all, and I have so many like things that I want to accomplish. But it's baby steps. So like you got to get your degrees in place. You got to make sure you got this knowledge of certain areas. So I'm working on some things, but I said that to say, like Misha was saying. We be put in situations that build character. God gonna stretch you. He gonna pull you. You're gonna be a little uncomfortable. Yes, and it's like, okay, God, why am I going through this? But then it's like, okay, I got patience out of this. Or I dealt with 10 different type of people from 10 different type of places, and I know how to handle that. So now if somebody come in your hair place and they tripping on a different level that you don't understand, it's like I've been here before. I know how to handle this.
Yeah.
Approach it better.
Exactly.
Character building. God gonna do a lot of that.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm at a space of whatever God got for me is for me. And I'm just ready to take it on, head on, building my audience here, building my whatever, and whatever I do from there, it's just gonna branch off. So it's a thing, y'all. It's coming. Faithful and Unfiltered is coming along. Continue to tune in, y'all. We do appreciate all the views. We've been running it up. I think we are on. This is episode 4, if I'm not mistaken. And we've been getting our views, subscribers up. Y'all really been showing us support. We appreciate it through just everything. And it's only up from here, y'all. It's only up from here. I do want to take a second to just appreciate the space, y'all. The little ambiance we got going on.
Yes.
Me and Misha got like a chill vibe right now. I'm going to pour some of my wine. I'm sorry, y'all. We got to loosen up a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely a vibe tonight. Just anybody. You want something? Yeah. Anybody who I'm telling y'all, keep going. And I want to say this too. I just thought about this. So it was a video that I watch it ever so often. So it's I should actually put me on to this podcast. Do you watch podcasts? Do you?
I do.
Tune in. It's a podcast called Poor Minds. And they literally, I watched they come. I should put me on it a few months back. But since we've been doing our podcast, I literally watched they come up from their first episodes to where they are now. One of the people on the podcast, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't really got y'all names down packed, but she just bought her a big, nice, beautiful house, and interviewing Sierra, interviewing celebrities.
Oh, wow.
So it was just wow, just to watch that and just see that growth. And she got a video that she posted when she just moved in our house, and I watched it. I'm not gonna lie, that motivates me daily. Keep going. If it's something that you want to do, that you're passionate about, no matter if it's the family not supporting or people negatively supporting or whatever, not keep going. That's all I can say is just keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's all she was saying on there. What's for you is for you. If God got it for you, it's gonna be for you, and it's gonna come to pass. So, what we got on here? Okay, Misha, I got another question for you. What advice would you give to someone who's looking to start their own business, especially in the beauty industry?
Well, the advice that I would give is to, first seek God in all things. Make sure that you're being led by God and you're not being led by, anything other than God. I also would say organize your thoughts. Like if anybody is like me, I know I have an idea and then I have another idea and then that idea will branch off from another idea. So I keep me a planner and a notebook and I like to kind of write down all of my different ideas and things like that. Also, Chat GPT, use it.
That's very
use
helpful.
it. I know a lot of people, are a little skeptical about artificial intelligence. However, it's very good for asking questions. You can literally simply just get on there and say like, hey, I'm a lash tech or I'm a hairstylist in the St. Louis County area. What all do I need to do to start my business? I want to be a home-based braider. What do I need to do? What include the certifications and requirements and things like that I need, and a list of supplies. And it will literally sit there and create all of that stuff for you within seconds. So I feel like ChatGPT is a really good tool to use. I used it. It helped me to like not only organize myself as far as like what all supplies and things like that I needed to get started as a home braider, but also what all I needed, like any type of certifications, anything like that I needed. I wasn't aware that you can become a certified braider in Missouri. You don't even need a full-blown cosmetology license. You can just watch a 4-hour video online, send $20 to the board, and you are a certified braider in the state of Missouri, and your your certification never expires. So it's like stuff like that I was, me neither, until I found out from the chat. She was like, you need this certification.
ChatGPT, yeah.
Yes, ChatGPT, use it. So I think that would be my seeking God, organizing your thoughts, keeping a notebook and a planner, and then also using ChatGPT as a good resource tool as well.
Okay. Yeah. And she ain't lying, y'all. It actually helps us with like when we first started the podcast, we had like you can feed it whatever you want to feed it. So like, hey, it's me and my friend, we got a podcast, we have this idea, we're based on this. When I say that thing will shoot you out stuff in like a second. So,
yes, and you don't got to talk to it all. And you don't got to talk to it all professional and business like at all. You talk to it how you talk to your friend, your homegirl. That little AI thing will create and generate a personality, and it will answer the questions that you need.
Yes. The way that it be talking.
Yes.
So talk about like her booking website is just so professional, y'all. It's so easy, so smooth. I've used it a few times. Literally, we gonna show y'all literally the links and everything because y'all gonna go book with my cousin. But did ChatGPT help you with that? Like just because you got it so organized,
color schemes and everything. So as far as I knew that when I started braiding, I knew I had did her when I was in high school and things like that. So I knew like this time with me taking it serious, I knew I really wanted to like put my all into it. So I didn't really want to use like Style Seat. I'm not knocking nobody that use Style Seat, but I know that like for example, it'll just kind of put you in a list of other braiders. So like let's say somebody for example is like St. Louis County. It'll just pull up a bunch of people from St. Louis County. I wanted my clients to feel a sense of like a personal,
like uniqueness. Like, so it made you stand out from everybody else.
Yeah, and so when it came to that, I was like, you know what? Okay, I just typed in like website builder or something like that, like artificial intelligence website builder into Google or something like that, and Wix.com is what popped up because that's what I used. But as far as like the color schemes, even fonts and things like that, I use the chat. The Chat GPT became to the point where I was literally like, hey chat, hey boo, what colors can I?
Friend,
because it got to the point where I was using it so much, even with just how to do certain things on the website, like with the Wix, like they have their little how to, and they got their own like little artificial intelligence that'll create little sayings and stuff like that for you on the website. But to me, nothing felt personal. It felt like artificial intelligence. It didn't feel like me compared to the chat where I was able to literally sit there and type out my full-blown story about how I lost my job from the bank, how I was sick, how this is a like faith-rooted journey for me. And it was able to really like help me to organize and be able to come up with all of like the different little sayings and things that you see on the website.
It is beautiful. It's so laid
like
out.
Style with
it's
purpose
so
and all of those things like that. Yes, I used it from start to finish. From start to finish. And I still use it now.
that's an advantage because like a lot of people, business owners, and they probably can attest to this. I don't know. I don't own a business yet. I'm gonna keep saying yet.
Yet.
But they probably didn't have the advantage of having like the ChatGPT where it can really literally help you out with like the resources and things that you need to be successful. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm a college student. I'm working on my master's. ChatGPT helps me. That's my friend. I be hollering at him like, hey, I need you to help me with this whatever class. I take a lot of business classes, so his ideas, like even when I'm writing a paper, he'll give me ideas and I can literally like branch off and like use that for my paper. But her website, y'all gotta check it out. It's like you know how sometimes you would go on a booking website and sometimes it's kind of confusing or it's like it freezes up on a certain part or it don't do none of that. You go on there, it's straightforward. Her business, all the styles that she offers, the name of the styles, the prices, children from adult. It's just so organized and laid out, y'all. And it was I've been wanting to ask her this, but you know this was the perfect time for you to tell me how you did that. Cause yeah, y'all. So yes, y'all definitely gonna have to check her out. Let's see. Okay, so with entrepreneurship, and I know a lot of the people I see like nowadays and that we see like on the internet. It's so many different things you can do though, like because with it being so internet based, we got YouTubers, we got streamers.
Yeah,
I don't really know nothing about the streaming stuff, but apparently you got to be online for a certain amount of hours and you get paid or something.
Zeke just recently started streaming. He had the like full blown setup with the like microphone and monitors. It was a lot. Like it was a lot. Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
it's a lot. So it was like the monitor because he was sitting there showing me everything that he had to get, and I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't know you needed all of that."
And so is that what they be doing? That dude with the dreads,
Casanet. That's exactly. Yep.
I don't know how to say y'all name. Okay, so look, when you think about it though, like the world we live in is so many ways. You literally sitting at home chilling, eat some chips, drinking, streaming, and you making so much money. That man be on the red carpet. He be on BT. He be everywhere. So it's like, do you feel like COVID played a part? The COVID era. How long was COVID? Wasn't it like from 2020 to what would we say 2021, 2022?
Yeah.
Maybe it kind of died off in 2021. I don't know. But do you feel like that era built entrepreneurs? Like, what would you say on your perspective?
I feel like for a lot of people, it gave them that push that it pushed them into a position of needing to make money, and to do it on their own time or, under their own means. And it kind of pushed them out into that position of kind of having to do it or moving forward on those ideas for people that probably wouldn't have did it had we not experienced COVID. I know a lot of people who be like, oh, well, I opened up this business or I started doing this during COVID because I lost my job, or a lot of people got laid off, or I was unable to go to sick. I was unable to go to work because I was caring for this family member that was sick, or stuff like that. And so yes, I feel like it really did kind of push us into a new and I think it kind of let us all kind of be able to see like, you know what, I can do that. Like I can do that too. I think entrepreneurship has been around for forever, but I think COVID really kind of let the, quote unquote everyday person be like, you know what, I can't sit here and knit these little hats and get online and sell them, and I can't,
I got furloughed.
Because baby, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
And they didn't even give us a package. You know how they give you a little package like, hey, we're going to pay you this amount so you'll be okay till we figure it out. Baby, I didn't have nothing. So I agree with you. I think COVID was like a time of, okay, we sitting at home. We getting this unemployment money because it was unemployment, so much coming in. And it was just so much. I think that was a nice time. It was a lot of money. I was kind of balling. We had a lot going on in my family too. We was grieving, but baby, when I say bottles, balling, we was kicking it off that unemployment money. But
girl, everybody was.
I'm being silly, but it unlocked something in me. Like, I was literally in my room one night. I can remember my mom, when she was at my house, she was downstairs in my living room. And I was upstairs just laying there. And I'm like, I love candles. I'm so fascinated with them and all this stuff. And I started looking up how to make them. And I started looking up what I needed to buy. And when I tell y'all I made a killing off of making candles and selling them during COVID, I want to get back into that. I'm not going to lie. It kind of unlocked something in me. Like, I can do this. Like, I'm doing it. So I had went down to my mama. I'm like, Mama, I want to make candles. She's like, girl, what are you talking about? I'm like, Mama, listen, I have an idea. And when I say from that conversation with my mama, I literally the next day got on Amazon. I ordered jars, wax. I went to, what's that store that all the, what is it called? All the, like, crafty stuff you
Michael's?
Michael's. I went to Michael's. I bought, what do you call that? Scents, like different scents and oils for the candles. Essential oils, yep. And when I say my candle business was booming in 2020, people was pulling up. I had delivery. She thought I was selling drugs. My shit was booming. But yeah, that was definitely a time just with all the funding and then just the lack of being able to go to work. So people kind of got in survival mode. Like, let me tap into me and see what I can do.
And I think we had the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was the time. It was just time. And stuff like Amazon, where it's like, you know, everything that you need to start this business, to make this product, to
Amazon
get this off the ground.
I know they did.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Everybody was ordering. Yes. Then I had packages every day. My neighbors was probably like, what is she doing? Like,
yes, I know mine was. I know the delivery people were tired of me.
But just taking that we was the drive, I guess it gave us, or the urgency that it gave us with COVID, and just using that now, if you really trying to do something, I feel like now is the time. I don't know why. We go to the same church. It's been said to us so many times, this is our year.
Yes,
like,
our time in 2025.
2025 is our year. And when I say Misha been thriving, I've been thriving, other church members been thriving, it's been so much that has been being accomplished. Like, the ideas that's coming out. Oh, yeah. I'm so mad. I just thought about something. I was supposed to bring my book. I knew I should have brought it. Was something because it was going to come up. I actually, I'm an author of, well, my dad, he actually wrote the book. I was the editor. I edited the book. Next episode, y'all stay tuned. I'm going to have my book on here. I want to show y'all. I want to tell y'all the link where y'all can go get it. It's called You Lost One on Amazon by Carlos Patrick, edited by Ashley Marche. So, anyway, I said all that to say, yeah, it's been just like, I never thought I could write a book. I never thought I could sit there and, like, edit. And my daddy, he typed the book from prison on a typewriter. He sent it to me. I scanned it over at the library onto a flash drive. I put it onto my computer. Yeah, when I say the words was just jumbo, I had to put the story together the best I could, because, like, it was like you going from typewriter to Word. So it was kind of just a lot. But anyway, long story short, I didn't know I had that in me. And just to produce a book and, like, publish it and be responsible for the outcome of it, like the sales, the illustration, the front cover, it's a lot. I'm going to show y'all next episode. But whatever you got in your mind, just do it. Stick to it. Yes, and I'm saying all this for a reason. Stick to it, because you're going to be able to, you're going to achieve it. Like, it's like, yeah, I never thought I could write a book. And don't get me wrong. I love reading. I had a homegirl. Me and her used to write books in high school. It never went anywhere. But when I say, y'all just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's all I can say.
Yes, and like, you will never know if you don't try.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you will never know if you don't try. You at least have to take that first step.
Yes.
Because you will never know if you do not try.
Step out on faith.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Another thing I just wanted to kind of talk to you about, because I noticed that, okay, the way that we thriving now and the way that we're, like with your business, me doing my podcast, me writing a book, what's your input on the people you have around you? Like, do you think it's important to have like-minded people around you while you're growing? Or do you think it's okay? Because I know we all got friends or family members that we feel they not really as ambitious, or they not really contributing, or not even contributing, but like, what's the word I can use? To our growth. Like, they not
kind of stagnant.
Yeah.
They ain't really like pulling you back necessarily, but they not pushing you forward.
Yeah. How do you feel about having those type of people around while you're trying to thrive and grow?
Well, I feel like it could be a little sticky because it's like you don't want to begin to grow and just be like, oh, well, I'm just cutting off everybody that I used to hang with but I feel like sometimes that distance between certain people does become necessary. Like even me, as I do own my own business, it's a lot of things that comes with that. Like even with my website, I have a full-blown website. So it's like all of the coding and everything else in the back of it I have to do. Like when my sales and things like that and making sure that I have to do that. And so a lot of like free time that I once had, I don't have anymore. Or when I do have free time, I would rather spend it doing things that I probably didn't want to do. Like, yeah. So, you'll find yourself kind of like put at a distance from people. I find myself trying to like spend time with. That's why I was like, when it comes to the word like-minded, I'm a love because I like to be around people who are like doing better than me.
Me too.
Like, yes, I do. Yes. And that's why, like, I find myself hanging out with, like, girl, I be with my mama friends. Because
because it's like, you doing something that I'm not. Like, show me something else, a different level. So.
Like, and so I find myself, like, now enjoying, and it's not that enjoying spending time more with people that, I can truly learn something from you. Like, I can really learn something from you. We're like-minded on the aspect of, like, we want to grow. We want to be successful women, but they are more mature than I am. They've experienced more life than I have. I can learn something from them. I can get guidance from them. Like, and then they also are, like, I know I can come to them with problems, and it's not just going to be, like, they're going to give me advice from a mindset of maturity, not, emotion, like how some of my homegirls would, and I love all my homegirls, but, it's
no
like.
No shade.
None, at all. But I feel like you get to a place, like when you growing and when you are excelling, you kind of get to a place where it's like, you realize that, like, I have friends who, like, I go kick it with. Like, those are my kick it friends. You see what I'm saying? Like, we have fun. Like, we might go to brunch. We might do, things like that. But I don't really, like, ever so often. But, like, those are not the people that I necessarily, like, spend my each and every single
because it's like
day
different.
With. Yeah.
And so that's kind of like, I feel you. Everything you said, because it's like I try to surround myself or, like, deal with people like-minded. Like, what you doing in life? If we just still stagnant, or we growing up, like, it's no time, honestly, to be doing the same stuff we was doing 5 years ago. Right. Like, if we're not growing, baby, I can't really deal with you. And I think that's where I kind of am in life. I try to be careful with the people that I involve in my life. Family, friends, I love y'all, but if, we just grow differently. And something that you said, as you grow, you don't want to come off as the person who kind of like, forget y'all, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm better than y'all or whatever. But it's more so I'm growing. Grow with me, support me. And I'm all, you can always still never forget who you was with, where you came from, none of that. But it's just all about getting where you got to go.
Yeah, and then I feel like even with those people, like, when they see, like, a growth in you, like, their expectation for certain things when it comes to you will change. Like, my little brother, like, the way that they used to come over my house and we would kick it, and I'm talking about bottles and, like, to the morning time come.
Yeah.
But, like, now, he'll be like, yeah, no, that ain't my sister vibe. Like, I don't think Nisha gonna want to do that. Like, I don't think she gonna want to.
Because that's respect. He sees that you're leveling up.
It's like, and it ain't that. It ain't that there's nothing wrong with what y'all doing at all. Like, we young, like, in our 20s, go kick it. Okay, have a ball. Have a ball. But he just knows certain things that, like, I used to do. It's like, nah, she probably wouldn't want to do that. And, it just be like a respect thing, I guess, for, like, my boundaries. It's not Like, they don't look at it like, oh, she thinks she better than us. She don't want to go to the
club. And I feel like the people who feel like that, they wasn't meant for your journey.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Let them go on and be mad. And, you know, it don't have to be no beef, but it's just like, we're just different. We're meant to grow. God didn't make us to stay in the same place. Let's see. That just kind of really what we were saying. That just kind of wraps into my last little thing I wanted to touch on. Do you have any like influencers or famous like artists or any like anybody who just like it could be like I said, an influencer, a music artist, just anybody who inspires you, a motivational speaker or
Yes, it is this girl and her name what is it? Okay, her name is Destiny, and it's like Hair by Destiny Rose or something like that on Instagram. I be butchering people.
I think I've heard.
I'm sorry, y'all, but her just how authentic she is, and just her personality, how like she's very bubbly, and she just her. You know, she like unapologetically herself. She not trying to be nobody else. She not trying to, you know, and that was something that it was like, girl, just post the content. Yeah. Like, just post that was your motivation. Like, it was like, girl, just post it. Because it was like a random video of her just doing something. And it was like, girl.
Consistency with your content, too.
It's like, just post it. Just do it. And I would say her. Let's see. I feel like it was somebody else. Oh, and I watch her all the time. You know, I'm sure you know who De'Ara is on YouTube. De'Ara and Ken. Her, and it's mainly because I've been watching her since I was like so young, like middle school days, and just to kind of see like, you know, the growth in her, even how she, you know, was once with somebody and that was like, you know, her identity, and then to kind of see her to be able to, you know, get out that relationship like and branch off and then like and to really like see her fully like in her, you know, bossed up womanhood. It's inspiring to see. Like, I had just watched a video of having her house built from the ground up, and she like was going around the house and just like writing on the framing of it, and I was just like, oh Lord, I can't wait until. So it just be stuff like that,
motivational.
Like
and that's what I think. Really, like when we were just talking about having like-minded people, the only people that I follow on social media, and I ain't trying to be funny, not even social media, I'm gonna say my Instagram, personally, is people like that, like music artists, influencers, models. I got my famous people that I follow, and they inspire me. So like, if I had to say who I am inspired by, let me think. Who is somebody that I just watch? Oh, okay. Call me say what y'all want. I'm just like a lover girl. But I watch Sisters on BET, Tyler Perry, the actor Zach, him and his wife. They family is just they so cute.
Oh,
like, they so successful, and they whole story of just how they evolved, you know. And I just love how she support him, he support her. I like to see successful people, and I just feel like when you put that in front of you, that's what you're gonna strive for daily. Yeah, like
I feel like it's important to feel your Instagram. I mean, like I feel like we spend so much time on like social media, even if you don't feel like you do. You pull out that phone and you be scrolling.
You gonna scroll.
And so I feel like it's important to make sure that you following people that you can be, you know, influenced in a positive way by, you know, and motivated.
If you getting on there and you just saying negative, or you just saying the same things, or you just saying like something that's like your everyday, you're not really gonna, you know, feel motivated or inspired.
You get that down in you.
I just really. I thank you for coming on here today.
Thank you for
like,
having me.
I really appreciate you. Yeah, Misha's so important to me. Like, this is my little cousin, y'all. And like I know she probably like little, but it's cool. She younger than me. And like, I never saw this relationship that we have coming. So it was like divine. God just kind of, we do praise team together. We pray together twice a week. And she's so intelligent, y'all. And she's so successful. And like, I can honestly say that she inspires me to get my entrepreneurship business stuff going. And she's just a real inspiration in my life, y'all. So I do thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, recording with us, with me, and yeah, y'all. So that wraps up episode 4 of Faithful and Unfiltered. Cousin, I love you too. Y'all tune in and stay tuned with us. Thank you for tonight's views. Like I said, just keep my girl Asha up in prayer. She's great. She's good. And she'll be back on soon with us. And yeah, that wraps it up for episode 4.